Howdy y'all, it's Rain, and today we're going to do a full moon reading for the harvest moon on September 17th, and I'm really excited to share a message with y'all from the universe. Today we are going to be using our Ethereal Visions deck because I just got done using these cards yesterday when I pulled some cards with my spouse. They have the same deck but in French, and we pulled some cards because we are possibly planning on me and Arthur relocating to France, which was not the original plan. So we pulled some cards and it seemed promising. So we'll see. Someone pointed out to me that I don't speak French. And actually, je prends le français. I am learning French. I do currently have like a 385-day streak or something like that on Duolingo. I recently passed 1 year. 1 year of non-stop Duolingo lessons each day. It's been nice because I get to communicate with my spouse more in their native language, which is really nice. And if I end up moving to France, will be very handy and useful. But I'm still in the love bubble from our little date day yesterday. So, of course, I wanted to reuse these cards. We are going to cleanse them, although I will assure you they are full of good energy right now. But it's energy for me and my spouse. So let's get you some new energy here. All right. The full moon. What does the full moon have to tell us today? Gotta know. It's time to find out. All right. Let's put some good energy into this deck. Some full moon energy into this deck. Yes. What message do we need to hear today? What message for the viewer on this full moon? Let's cut the deck. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, off to a good start. The Page of Cups. And the 7 of Swords. So 3 of Pentacles, this is all about teamwork. About collaboration, about working with someone in a way that is positive and healthy. And so this card is asking you to sort of evaluate the relationships in your life. If you're looking for a relationship, you might be finding one that works really well. You know, that where you're very compatible, where you work very well together, and it's a very healthy dynamic. If you're in a relationship currently, this could indicate that you're going to be taking a big step soon. This card is really about relationships. It can relate to career, but once again, it would be about the people that you're partnering with, the people you're working with. This card is all about collaboration. And like me and my spouse say, and maybe this is part of why this came up, because these are our cards, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. You know, happy husband and wife equals happy life. Page of Cups, contentment, satisfaction, gratitude. So I would also say that in relation to this, you should have gratitude for the people who work with you, for your teammates. So this would be a great time, if you have one, to get out your gratitude jar. I do have one. This is my gratitude / joy jar. And inside of it, I have things that I'm grateful for, thankful for. I have positive energy things. Like this is a house blessing charm that was made by one of my mentors. There is a selenite because I would like to amplify my joy. A ticket to the Strawberry Festival where I went with my spouse. A letter from my kids. A picture of me and Arthur. And oh my gosh, is that Archimedes? and my bubba. And then, what's this? Oh, okay. Some of my cards that are happy cards from my deck that is actually like a psychology deck called, it's an inner parts work deck. So I put some happy cards in there. I have little notes to myself, my ticket to Canada when I first met my spouse, a letter from my kids. Yeah. So now would be a good time to get out that gratitude jar or to let the people in your life know that you are thankful for them, which is actually perfect for this full moon reading because it is the harvest moon. And so when in a time of harvest, what do? We show gratitude, right? For what the earth has given to us. And so for what your life has given to you, for these relationships you have, it's time to bask in that comfort and satisfaction of knowing that you have these things, but also to show some gratitude, to be grateful. Because what happens when we show gratitude is that we get more abundance. That's just the way that it works. It's like when inside of us, we can feel thankful for what we have, the universe is more apt and open to allowing us to have more. Because we can handle it, because we can show gratitude, because we can appreciate it fully. So now this one's a little puzzling to me, the Seven of Swords at the end, because this is all about maybe somebody being a little shady. Maybe someone's not telling the whole truth. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're not being completely honest about your feelings. This card, though, can also be about setting up boundaries. And if you are currently experiencing some collaboration or some friendships, we need boundaries in all relationships. And lately, I've been in a thing where I've really needed to set up some boundaries. And I've actually done a really incredible job. I'm proud of myself, and I am proud of you too, because I think what's happening here with the gratitude and the working together, the teamwork, and even with this card, really, I'm gonna go within this reading. I feel like this is about setting boundaries. Like, look, the knife's not up, you're not in battle, but like I kind of see this like, look, it's like he's gonna draw a line in the sand here, okay, and just say like, all right, this is it. Like, these are my terms. So if you're working on boundaries, that's a good thing. That's going to lead to these healthy collaborations, this healthy work, because it's important for us all to have boundaries and all to be grateful. So whatever's happening in your relationships right now, maybe there's a shakeup. Maybe you're going through some kind of a purge where you're growing as a person and other people are being left behind, or maybe perhaps you've had some relationships end that were toxic, and maybe that's what this card could be about as well. But I really think this is about setting boundaries and about a new path forward that looks like this, that looks like this teamwork and this, like, look, we're seeing this, okay, the things that work for us, right? Like this messenger pigeon, right? Like, and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, you do this, you deliver these messages for me, right? Like, this is important. So I just kind of feel like this is you admiring the things and the people and the relationships that are bringing you joy. And if you're not in those relationships yet, perhaps it is because we need to set some boundaries, or maybe we're doing that and we're in a transformation where we're about to have these very healthy, very reciprocal relationships. And I love that for you. I really do. So I'm very proud of you, and I think you're amazing. You're doing great. Keep going, my friend. Blessed full moon.